the argument is always, yeah, but people show up for the men. The money backs the men.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like we're doing you a favor by allowing you to share this sliver of the stage with the men. That is categorically false. It's like we have to try 4 times as hard just to try to be level. And then when we exceed that level, it's like, go back into your place because it's uncomfortable.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the second season of City Limitless, the podcast where we explore Mesa and beyond its city boundaries. This week, we are honoring the 2024 Olympics. We have our very own Arizona native, Rhonda Rajsich, the most decorated professional racquetball player in U.S. history. I've watched a couple of her speeches, and that is exactly what the title is. And if it's not given, she will tell you. National team athlete, author, and elevation coach. Welcome, Rhonda.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. I mean, we know that I've been a little crazy this morning, but that's going to make for a great podcast, right?
Absolutely.
Now, I just want to clue our viewers in on what Mesa holds. We actually, believe it or not, are a large destination for sports. We host the Desert Challenge Games. We host the Mesa Marathon, which is the only qualifying Boston Marathon in the state of Arizona. And we also host WAC, which is a Western Athletic Conference for college baseball. And not only that, we have one of the largest sports complexes, over 320 acres, the Arizona Athletic Grounds. So Mesa is a destination for athletes, but that's not the reason why we have you on. I just had to let you know that. We wanted to bring you on because of your decorated background in sports, specifically racquetball, but it didn't start with racquetball. Can you kind of backpedal a little bit? I know the story, but let's start when you were 2 going to daycare in the sports facilities, right?
I mean, you've done your research. That was the most eloquent tee-up I've had in my... Everybody says, so how'd you get started in racquetball? Because it's, not the most common sport you hear about, especially in someone's youth.
Mm-hmm.
But you nailed it. My parents joined the health club when I was 2. They stuck me in the nursery. I figured out a way to sneak out, and I didn't want to play with Legos and stuff, and I wanted to go do what they were doing. And my father was just learning to play racquetball from my godfather, who also delivered me when I was born. And so I would sneak out, and I knew that my mother was either doing aerobics or outside on the tennis courts with my godmother. And so I knew where my mom was, and I couldn't get to her. But my dad, I know he was on one of these racquetball courts right over here that I could access. So I would just kind of walk up and down the courts until I found which one he was on. And then it was like, okay, there he is. I see him. And I would just kind of keep my eye on him. And then I would go down to the basketball court because the racquetball courts actually surrounded the entire basketball court. I would go grab a basketball, which at that time I was carrying it like this, obviously. And I would do whatever I could on the basketball court at that young age. And I would keep an eye on my dad. And when he came out between games, I'd run up and steal his racket and run onto the court and just go in there and start swinging away.
Oh my gosh. I need images of baby Rhonda with a basketball and a racquetball for B-roll.
I have it.
Perfect.
It's on my phone.
Expect a text message from me.
I literally have it. It's my life. This is the future of my life in a photo at the age of 2.
Wow.
Anyway, he would, come back and he'd be like, "Where's my racket? What are you doing out here, kid? Give the big people the racket back now. What are you doing? Where's your mother?" And until I started getting asked that exact question, like, how'd you get started in racquetball? As I started, getting a little bit of, success and people wanting to know things. I don't think either of my parents my whole life up until those interviews realized that I was sneaking out. I think my dad always thought my mom was taking me out. My mom always thought my dad was taking me out.
Ooh.
So, but it paid off.
Yeah.
It paid off.
Now tell me, so you, like I said, the most decorated racquetball player in U.S. history, and that's for men and women. Like, that is a title to hold.
It is, and when you say most decorated, inevitably people almost just instinctively follow that up with, she's the most decorated female racket. No, most decorated player.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And it's not that I need the recognition. I know what I've done. I don't need to be showered with it, but it's more of the inability to accept the minimization of it by categorizing it as the most decorated female only.
Mm-hmm.
And that is of all U.S. players in racquetball history. Yeah. And I didn't know that. This is not something I kept up with. I found that out when
you did your own Wikipedia search, right?
No, I have actually never Googled myself, and
Stop.
No, I've Googled for a specific picture, like a specific event. Okay. Like I've Googled, what year did I win that one? Was it the Longhorn in this year or that year? I mean, I've Googled specifics to refresh my memory on something or to get my facts straight, but I've never actually just typed in my name and hit enter.
Well, let me tell you what my search history looks like. I've got every page. You need anything?
There's more than one page?
Yes. And your wiki page is a couple scrolls too. So,
oh my goodness. Well, maybe one day, but it's minimizing. It rubs me the wrong way that when they do Athlete of the Year, there's always one male and one female.
Mm-hmm.
And to my recollection, most of the male plaques say Athlete of the Year. All of my plaques say Female Athlete of the Year. Are we not both athletes?
Oh, interesting.
And if mine has to say female, then his should have to say male.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, good job, but remember, you're still, below my shoe. Remember your place.
Mm-hmm.
It's minimizing the accomplishment. It's qualifying something that doesn't need to be qualified.
Yeah.
I don't like sounding arrogant when I have to correct people. No, it's not. It's not the most decorated female. It's the most decorated player, period, male or female.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've earned that.
I have.
You worked hard for that.
I have. And I, again, I didn't even know that was a thing. I found that out when ABC 15 did a story on me, and after I won the 2017 Pan Ams in Costa Rica, they kind of led with that. And I remember watching the segment on TV, and I'm starting to call people. I'm like, wait, is that true? Like, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they measuring? And what? I mean, I was unaware.
Yeah.
But now that when I verified with the people who keep those stats and the people who pay attention to those things and those, that history of whatever we've all done in the sport, it's very humbling and honoring to know that not just the accomplishment of it, but that I've lasted this long.
I was going to say,
continue adding to it.
Yeah. So before racquetball was basketball.
So actually, racquetball and basketball were the same time as far as the 2-year-old part.
Yes.
But there was no school teams for racquetball. It was not in the education system. It wasn't one of the big, major sports that our country focuses on. So basketball was kind of my focus. Racquetball was the thing I did on the side. Racquetball was that thing that I knew I was doing that no one else was doing, and that's why it was cool.
Yeah.
Because nobody else was doing it.
Yeah.
But I grew up, my parents got divorced when I was 5. I grew up dragging my dad to the gym from about age 7 on. And I remember a lot of people who gave my dad shit for dragging his child to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning before school. I didn't know that was happening. And then when I found out a couple of years later, I'm like, hold on, get this straight, guys. I'm dragging him. He's not dragging me. I'm like, can we go? I wanted to play.
Yeah.
He didn't make me play. He didn't force me into anything that I didn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
He was very, very adamant in my childhood that as long as you're having fun, as long as it's something that you want to do, I will support you however I can. And he did. He did until the day he died. He came to all my matches. He, helped with expenses. He showed up at everything. He made sure that if there was anything within his power to do for me to flourish and pursue my dreams to the best of my ability, he did it.
I love that. Now, do you think that comes from your family's history of sports?
You really have done your homework. Dang, girl. That's awesome. Yeah, I do. My father was the oldest of 5 boys. They all played professional something. I have 2 uncles with World Series rings. My other uncle still holds the record for the longest punt at the University of Miami.
Wow.
Then he kicked for the Chargers for a minute, and then he became a professional golfer. My father and his other brother, Tim, they both played in pro baseball for a couple of years. My dad also played semi-pro basketball. Then he kind of was under pressure to go get a real job because he went to pharmacy school because of his mother's health. They moved from Ohio to Arizona while all the kids were, in school age.
Wow.
My dad and all 4 of his brothers went to Central High School.
Okay.
And they all, grew up in athletics. And I know how much my parents ran around
just for
the
you.
planet just for me. I can't imagine running around for 5 of them.
Yeah.
Every single one of them a multi-sport athlete.
Yeah.
I came out of the womb kicking and shooting and swinging and hitting and all
of the things. You're meant to be an athlete.
Absolutely. My mother's poor rib cage to this day. She reminds me.
And you're a single child, right?
I am.
That's why.
I was the firstborn out of all my cousins on both sides, and I'm also the only child of all my cousins on both sides.
Wow.
I know.
That's interesting.
I know.
Well, racquetball, is that singles or doubles for you then?
Both.
Okay. How does that feel playing doubles?
Great.
All right. So there's no difference between being a single child translating into team sports.
Well, but there's where basketball comes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
To this day, I swear I'm better at basketball than I'm at racquetball.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
I have so many questions on that.
I know I keep challenging Lance. I'm like, just don't dunk on me.
Yeah, I'm calling this challenge. That's the other B-roll that I want. I'll set that meeting up real quick.
Set that up. We're going to get that inked in.
Now, let's fast forward a little bit. You have been in the Worlds, and can you explain to us what Worlds is versus the Olympics? Racquetball's not in the Olympics.
Not yet.
We are not watching the 2024 Olympics for racquetball.
Not yet.
Tell me the differences between the two.
So we, as a sport, racquetball, we have our own world championships that occur every 2 years, and that is under the umbrella of the International Racquetball Federation. Stuff like World Games, I believe, is every 4 years as well, maybe 6. But World Games is more under the umbrella of like an IOC organization. For example, we just had the World Games in Birmingham in 2022. Sports that took place at those games are also sports that you won't see in the Olympics. Maybe there were a few that you will, or even in the Pan American Games. Mm-hmm. And the Pan American Games are also every 4 years. And the Pan Am Games are basically the Olympics, but just for the Americas. Otherwise, it's the exact same experience. The village, the cafeteria,
really?
Yeah.
Cardboard beds.
Depending on where you are, yes, yes.
It's a hot topic right now. I had to ask.
It is. Just going back to the Olympic villages. One of the things that has sustained through each of the Pan American Games that I have been a part of, they would build entire, player villages and almost like these little mini cities for us athletes, including dorms. And then when the games are over, those dorms become living facilities for citizens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about a sustainability.
So it is a sustainability thing. Yeah. Wow. So the cardboard beds is because they're not permanent. They're just for us. Mm-hmm. It's because those facilities have a longer term purpose once we vacate, which I think is pretty cool.
I love to hear that. You don't hear much of that.
Yeah. And it was that way with the first one I went to was in Guadalajara, Mexico in 2011. Mm-hmm. After that, it was in Toronto in 2015. And then 2019 was in Lima, Peru. And I don't think we had one after that, did we? Because of COVID?
I didn't dig that far deep.
I don't think we did.
But it would make sense.
Maybe we did.
COVID
or maybe I just didn't go.
Yeah?
I don't remember.
That must have been a good year.
Must have been a great one. But anyway, so it is very much having the ability to get our sport more visible. It's good that we're in the Pan Am Games. Mm-hmm. It's good that we're in the World Games. We're making up that push for the Olympic bid, I believe, for 28. And they actually about 3 years ago now, the entire organization, not just USA Racquetball, but the International Racquetball Federation, they've decided to change the scoring system to try to make it more familiar to people who haven't seen racquetball before, but they have seen other sports who use this scoring system.
How do you feel about that?
I hate it personally because
no, I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, it's my reasons for not liking the scoring system that they changed it to are selfish.
Okay, because you're familiar with it.
No, it takes my weapons away. The things that can swing a match in my favor that I've had my entire career, those things don't matter anymore.
Oh, wow.
The scoring system makes the games go much faster.
I feel like we're seeing that in sports in general right now.
That's because people's attention span. Everything is instant gratification. Yeah. Everything is, there's no
sitting down, engaging, digesting,
processing, and to me, it takes away from people who have watched my matches. Mm-hmm. And then when the scoring system changed, they're like, what happened? Yeah. I got up to get a drink. I came back and it was over. What happened?
Yeah.
Like it's going so fast that like you can't afford to get up and go grab a drink. You can't afford to get up and go to the bathroom. You can't afford to answer the door if, Uber Eats arrived.
Yeah, exactly.
So if a match goes 3 hours, which is almost unheard of in our sport, the longer it lasts, the better I'll get. And now that'll never happen.
Taken away. Yeah. But racquetball could be in the Olympics.
And I'm all for that. Yes.
Years?
I mean, I'm hoping we're in there in the next 4 years.
Wow.
That's what I hope. Yeah.
That would be incredible.
I know that was a goal. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now tell me, we touched a little bit in the beginning about, how your thought process is with being a woman in sports. Can you just elaborate a little bit more on that? Tell me about that and tell me about the diversity changes that you've overcome with being a woman.
As far as overcoming, I don't know that I've really overcome. It's just that was the card that I was dealt, and the excuse I get for the lack of change has always been, well, we've always done it this way. That doesn't mean that you're still doing it right. Mm-hmm. I mean, the game has evolved, the players have evolved, the goals have evolved. the leadership needs to evolve. We have more tools now. We have more availability now. We have access to a bigger fan base now. We have access to different marketing tools now. And I'm not saying they're not doing these things. I'm not saying they're not doing these things.
Slower than they could.
But the mindset behind how those tools are being used hasn't really completed its upgrade yet, in my opinion.
What are some of those differences that you're noticing?
That they're doing well?
Both. I've heard talks of pay. I've heard talks of airtime on television, different spots on ESPN. Is that what you've seen and experienced?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The argument is always, but people show up for the men. The money backs the men. It's almost like we're doing you a favor by allowing you to share this sliver of the stage with the men. That is categorically false. The other thing that is never considered in that argument is because you're constantly promoting the men. Pre-Caitlin Clark effect. Women were getting 4% of coverage.
Wow.
4%. I believe that's up to 15 now, which is great.
Okay.
But we're still talking about 85 to 15.
Yeah.
So when you want to compare the draw, you want to compare the monies that transfer through men's sports, maybe because you have spent all of your marketing budget and all of your time and focus on promoting only the men. How about that volleyball tournament in Nebraska? Shattered records all over the place. Women's basketball right now, especially the last 2 years of the NCAA women's finals, viewership outviewed the men. It's like we have to try 4 times as hard just to try to be level. And then when we exceed that level, it's like, go back into your place because it's uncomfortable.
Interesting. Yeah.
And it's been way overdue. WNBA started 25 years ago. Actually, more than that. I think we're on 26 or 27 years now. There's a 30 for 30, I think it's called Dream On, where it is the creation of the WNBA because of the 60-0 record of the women's Olympic basketball team, that they spent that entire year going through hell and still went 60-0 and still got gold and all the things. And that allowed the foundation for, all right, I think we have a product here. Let's create a WNBA. And now you see where we're at today.
Yeah.
It should have started with them. The Caitlin Clark effect should have happened with the Diana Taurasi effect.
Yes.
I mean, there's plenty of players that have come along before Caitlin Clark that these opportunities should have been afforded to them.
I'm going to throw you a curveball question. Why do you think it's the Caitlin Clark effect right now compared to like Diana Taurasi? Do you just think it's times? I
think it's a lot of things.
Yeah,
it is a lot of things, and I also think that we are in, unfortunately, such a divided states of America that you're either like way over here or way over there. And I think that a lot of people are looking for something to come back to middle too. And I have always said, and you probably heard me say this in the speech, I've always believed that sports is a mirror for life and life is a mirror for sport. And I think that using sport to communicate the equity, the accomplishment, the same drive and dedication that we all have as athletes, regardless of gender or gender identity, is exceedingly important in creating a place in the world where everyone has the ability to come and play. It shouldn't be divisive. It shouldn't be a hot button.
Yeah.
It shouldn't upset people that women are getting paid equally for something. It shouldn't upset people that women are accomplishing things noteworthy that their daughters can aspire to.
Yep.
I mean, I have the heroes that I looked up to as a kid, and not one of them was a woman because I didn't have that example.
Exactly.
Now we do.
Yeah.
Now we do.
Just laying the groundwork for our
Exactly.
future. So on that note, I just wanted to ask, you're a part of the LGBTQ community. There's lots of talks right now in society of how that looks in sports, but what has been your experiences with being a part of a community like that in the sports industry?
I have not been through even a slice of the vitriol that a lot of other LGBTQ athletes may have been. I don't have a reason for that. Yep. But I think it's abhorrent that anyone would go through that kind of ridicule just for existing as they are in their whole true self.
What's kind of any advice that you could give maybe to the younger athletes that might be a part of that community, but also wanting to be in the athletic community as well? Like how would you tell them to overcome it?
Stay authentic. Don't let anybody tell you who you're supposed to be. You are supposed to be all of who you are. And that doesn't mean shutting down pieces of yourself that make other people uncomfortable. Yeah. It's not rubbing it in their face. It's allowing self-respect, and in return, that self-respect and that authenticity should give them the permission to respect you for who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't,
and the air of confidence to walk proudly, with who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So with all of that, sports and everything, you have a lot more accomplishments outside of sports. You're a speaker, you're an author. Tell me about that. How did you step into that space?
So I've been speaking for over 19 years now. I've been coaching for over 7. Didn't realize that that's what I was doing at the time. But I think it all comes from feeling like I have not just a responsibility, but a desire to help people. If I can share something with you that makes your life better, that makes, clicks a switch that didn't resonate with you before, but now it changes your perspective, or at least gives you something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like that's why I'm still here.
Yeah.
As many times as I could have, should have died already in my
I
lifetime.
was going to say, I can recall a time.
Yeah, at least one.
One of them.
Yeah. Of all the times that I, could have exited, and I'm still here. And I really feel like I am still here. And I also feel like I went through those things to be able to share those experiences with others so that they can use those lessons. They can use those tools. They can use those perspectives. They can use those, taking accountability for their mindset, and therefore their situation, and therefore their future.
Yeah.
And taking ownership of knowing themselves.
Certainly.
I think there's a lot of people who value themselves based on what they think other people think of them, rather than basing their value on who they know themselves to be. Mm-hmm. And I that's just an example of one of the things that I think that has allowed me to stick around as long as I have.
Yeah.
Is that I know myself. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm not good at. And I'm not perfect. Mm-hmm. I'm a flawed human being. We all are. But knowing who I am, knowing how I am, knowing what I can control and what I can't control within myself that in itself is empowering, because you're not wasting time on the things that you can't control. Mm-hmm. And knowing what you can take control of for yourself, for your life, for your relationships, for your success. Even failures don't become failures until you fail to learn from them.
Yeah.
And that's that sentence right there encapsulates my entire life, really.
No, truly. Well, with all that being said, what does the future hold for you? You have a new book coming out. Can you talk about, or you're in the works of finishing up with it, so it will be coming out. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. It's called Never Off My Feet, and it goes through some of those, it might not should be here by now, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
It goes through some of those accounts. It's basically autobiographical, mm-hmm. but my intent was not just to write about my life. My attempt was to share.
So much more life to live. I feel like you're at an autobiography point. You know what I mean?
I wasn't.
I don't feel like you're ready for that yet.
I don't either.
You have more life to live.
I agree.
One.
I remember getting inducted into some Hall of Fame, and I'm like, I'm not old enough for that yet.
Right? That's my daily thing. I'm qualified enough.
Or there yet. Not there yet. Not old enough yet. I'm not even retired. But yeah, so the book is meant to share, the lessons that I got from those experiences. Mm-hmm. It's meant to share those tools. It's meant to share, this is where my mind and my heart were at during those times. Mm-hmm. And this is what I've carried with me through those experiences. And it's meant to be something that I hope the reader can, something might stay with them from the book that could add some value to their life somehow.
Now, when your book is ready to publish, can you let our viewers in on where they can find that book?
Yes, actually, if you go to my website, which is rhondaspeaks.com, once you type in that address, it'll take you to the website, and within about 2 seconds, there's a pop-up, and you can put your email address in there. That email list specifically will get first dibs on the first batch of books that are printed.
Oh, awesome. Well, you heard it
here first. That's the VIP waiting list right there.
There we go. Yeah. Well, Rhonda, thank you so much for coming. This has been so much fun. Post, pre, all the interview things. And I can't wait to have you on again, but thank you so much.
Can't wait to be here. Thank you.
Of course. That's a wrap, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, subscribe, and check us out on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.